wine making process. But before we start, let me just plug in my logo. But sadly, I lose the majority's vote, so we're gonna use this. I just want to plug that in. Let's start. Let us start off with our ingredients. 600 grams of sugar, half a teaspoon of yeast, 10 pieces of cloves, 5 pieces of cinnamon sticks, and lastly, our main ingredient, 5 pieces of medium-sized green apples. Boil half a liter of water. Put your sugar in. Step aside our yeast. Let us pour in our cloves and our cinnamon sticks. Maybe that's too much. Let me take one out. Now let us wait for it to boil. And while we wait for our syrup to finish, let us prepare our apples. And I'm back. Our syrup. Let us now prepare our apples. Chop it into small bits. And remember to take off the apple seeds. For fun fact, it contains cyanide. Small bits. Put our apples in the blender and let us puree. Our apple puree is ready. Ready your jar? Put your apple puree in. Put our sugar syrup in. And lastly, our yeast. Mix well with wooden spoon. Put a clean cloth over our jar. You can use other strings to tie it up. I'm gonna use rubber bands. Store it in a nice dark place for 3 days. And after 3 days, we are back. Let us prepare our materials for our sifting. Uncover your jar, mix well with wooden spoon, put a clean cloth over a strainer, and then sift. After sifting it and squeezing it dry, we will bottle it. Remember, use sterilized bottle. Put your juices in and put cloth in, tie it up with rubber bands or strings, and store it for another 18 days. And after 18 days, we are done. We will just need to sift the wine and put it in a bottle of our choice. Label it and done.